Hello and welcome, beautiful Sagittarius, to this Your Lovers reading. Right now we're going to check in with the Light Seers Tarot and with your energy, Sagittarius. Where are you in terms of you and your significant other? How is it that you are feeling in your connection currently? First time I've done a reading in the morning with these cards. They might not be awake yet. There it is, okay. What are the current energies around Sagittarius? Actually, what is Sagittarius' current energy around this connection, in this connection? I need to ask the right questions. Maybe that's why the cards aren't talking. They're like, we're confused. Okay, what are the current energies, Sagittarius, in this connection? Okay, the Devil card wanted to pop out there. Let's see if it does. It made an appearance. What is the current energy of Sagittarius in this connection, in their connection to their significant other, the person that they are thinking of? Okay. All right. So, this is a lot of cards, though. Okay. All right. Okay, we're taking this card and we're putting these back because we have other energies that we want to ask the cards about. Okay, to start with, you are in the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. You are, I love this card. This Seven of Pentacles, yeah, it shows a very different, it gives a very different picture for Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me. Still have a little bit of frogginess from waking up this morning, I guess. Than the traditional Rider-Waite deck. In it you see that you have planted these seeds and you are taking your time with it, and you are really putting your energy, just a very gentle and a light touch, into growing these. And you know, they're very vulnerable and fragile right now because they are very much in their early stages. So yeah, so that's the energy that you're in with this particular person that you are thinking of. Let's find out what their energy is in this connection. What is the energy of Sagittarius's partner and or lover and or the person that they are currently thinking of? What is the energy of the person that Sagittarius is connecting with? Okay, just want to make sure. No, okay. Okay. Yep. Yeah, these two cards are together. Knight of Swords. Okay. So their energy, I love this card too. I love this whole deck, to be honest with you. It's an amazing deck. They're in Knight of Swords energy. I'm going to find out what this card is that's clarifying here in a moment. What I'm picking up right now is that they are fast moving, very clear about what it is that they want, and are going after it no matter what. I mean, they are on the hunt, as it were, and yeah, let's find out what the clarifier is on this one. Ooh, Justice. Okay, this is what they're looking for. This is what they're running towards, is justice. This came out to clarify this card. So I'm also getting a little bit of they're running away from a situation, and I have to say it's from this situation is what it is looking like. and towards justice. Justice is about balance. It is a major, this card is major arcana, meaning it is also a karmic card. So they are looking for the universe to provide justice in a situation, and indeed, the universe has their back. So if this is, whatever this issue is, we'll find out a little bit more about what is between you and this person, but it could be that they might not be running away from this situation. It just, the card is giving me that sense because the back of the person is towards you, but it's just it's just an optical illusion, right? It's just like, okay. It could also be seen as them running this direction towards this situation. In fact, as I just said that is making so much more sense. Okay, that feels right. That is actually what this card is trying to say. They're running towards a situation, but with a lot of clarity, and they might not. The thing about the Knight of Swords, though, all the knights actually, they don't always have all of the information, and so they could be acting without knowing everything in a situation. They do want balance. Here's another sword. You have again, this depiction of thoughts and clarity, and that is what they want to find balance in. And it's also a little bit about not taking any BS. If the universe intervenes, as this justice card can imply, as I said, karma is what this justice card also can be bringing in. If the universe intervenes and provides justice, just know that it will be swift, and it might not be in the way, though, that either party expects. Okay, I'm also picking that up just based on the fact that this is the Knight of Swords being clarified by the Justice card, because the universe has a way of being the universe, and so the Knight of Swords is being clarified by the Justice card, but in the same way, the universe could be saying, if I intervene, things will happen swiftly. Okay, so let's pull another card. And this time what we're trying to find out is, what is the situation between the two of you? Okay, this is just trying to find out what your connection is. What is the connection between Sagittarius and the significant other? What is the connection between Sagittarius and the person that they are thinking of? All right, 2 cards. This one. Oh, you have the 5 of Swords. Okay, this is also Capricorn. So you or this person could be a Capricorn, or there could be just Capricorn energy between the two of you. This card is also being clarified by the Dragon, the 9 of Swords, and so let's talk about this. Wow. Okay, so 5 of Swords is a tough card. There's a feeling, 5 of Spades rather, the goat. Okay, well, I'm just going to talk about Capricorn first. So energy of Capricorn, very stubborn is what I'm picking up here. Very, also can be, in their stubborn way, very playful, thinking about a goat butting heads. But I mean, if you see, kids meaning baby goats playing, um, they'll butt heads together, but for fun. So anyway, I'm picking up that energy. I don't know why. It's kind of funny. Um, but Five of Swords, traditional tarot. Let's talk about that. Five of Swords is a hard one because Five of Swords is it's a card about victory, but it's victory at a cost. Okay, so there's this energy between the two of you, that yes, if there was a battle or a misunderstanding or a recent fight, um, you might have won the battle or they might have won the battle. It's not clear, who was the winner, but there was also a loser. And so it's a win-lose situation for both parties because there was no compromise. One person won a situation and the other person feels as though they have lost. So that's yeah, that's not a great, that's a double-edged sword, right? We were talking about swords here. So, and this has to do with, swords are always about uh, thoughts and, you know, where you are mentally. So whatever it was that this argument was about, it was, or um, perhaps it's just a perceived, maybe there's a value that, because it can also be about ideas. Swords can be about ideas. Um, yeah, there's a disagreement here, and one person's feeling that they are on the losing side, and one person's feeling that they've won, and not connected. Okay, this card is also being clarified by the Nine of Swords, the dragon. So somebody's caught the tail end of a dragon here, not understanding or realizing what they've gotten themselves into, is what I've picked up here. And that's just the dragon constellation coming out. So, yeah. Um, there's someone, it's like this knight has charged into this battle and is fighting, the little, like, little wiggly tail of the dragon without seeing that it's attached to this massive fire-breathing beast. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so just beware, please. Nine of Swords, too, is a card about your thoughts trapping you, and allowing those thoughts to overwhelm, get you stuck. So somebody's all up in their head about this particular situation, being stubborn about it, possibly. I'm getting on this side, to be quite honest with you. Whoever it is that you're connecting with does not have all the information, and not understanding that they have the tail end of the dragon, and that's what they're playing with, or not playing with, but that's what they've been taking on in this Knight of Swords energy, and just no idea about the whole situation. They don't have all of the information. They want the information, right? They're calling on the universe. They're looking for that clarity, and this being the Knight of Swords, they are in that energy of being, wanting to know the information. And so far, you are working. Okay, here's another side note regarding the situation. You are working very hard. This is a Pentacles card. The situation between you has to do with these thoughts. These are swords. And on their side, I see swords. Okay, Justice card is not necessarily a suit. Like, it's not relegated to any particular suit. But in this deck, Justice has a sword. And that is what she uses to balance things out. So definitely someone thinking, a lot of thinking going on here. You, however, have been focused on, for example, your career and money, really growing that. That's what I'm picking up there. So, yeah, this is a tough one because I'm not now getting a real clear sense of where the connection is here, other than there's this idea, perhaps, and okay. We also have oosh. Okay. All right. So I'm taking 2 cards here. Oh, jeez, Louise. I'm taking 3 cards apparently. The situation. Wow. I feel like we're going backwards in time. Okay, I'm sorry, this is the situation. I asked about what the connection is, and I also am asking what the obstacle is. I apologize. I'm not being clear with the cards, so they're giving me answers to questions that I'm asking, and that's why I'm getting so many cards, I think. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I will explain. The obstacle is here. We'll talk about that in a minute. I was complaining, apparently, to the cards about what is the connection here. And this is the connection. Happiness. So, the situation between the two of you is the stubbornness that I spoke about. This someone not having all of the information, and really wrestling with that. So that is the situation. What is the connection between the two of you is the Sun card. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is the two of you together, are, you know, the two of you together have this happiness that it just completely is fulfilling. It fills you up. You know, it's embracing this energy, this happiness together. So you have a spark that between the two of you that is so big, it is as big as the sun. And the sun is being clarified by the Page of Swords here. And so what this is telling me is that this connection is very a very thoughtful connection. There is happiness. Again, this is another swords card, right? So you see this person having ideas like balloons and, you know, like reading and learning from one another, and just, you know, being happy and being able to move forward across, you know, obstacles that, you know, ordinarily would be frightening. And but you know, you just learn from each other and you just keep going and moving forward, and it just brings this lightness and happiness to your life. It's like the sun, I don't know if you can see this, but this energy, it's just like flows straight into this card and across it. And it just, anyway, it's just, the point is, the two of these cards together, it means that, you know, the two of you have this impact on one another's life, where this connection is, again, this is major arcana, so this is a pretty profound connection in terms of you both feel young at heart again. You both feel like, you know, you're learning from one another. You have all these ideas that can take you through the toughest challenges, and it just is this energy flowing through your life of happiness. So, wow, okay, I'm just gonna put these cards here because that's what you have between you. It's fantastic, really. Now, what is the obstacle? The obstacle is the Tower. This is a tough card. The Tower means that something unexpected happened, and it caused a rift in the foundation of this relationship. Basically, it didn't just cause a rift, it raised the relationship to the ground. And I don't mean raise up, I mean raise like uh, destroyed. And it is just rubble that is left over. You see the squirrel here watching lightning hit his tree, which is his home. He's got a couple nuts here, and he's homeless. Him and his nuts are homeless. He's feeling homeless, and like whatever it was that has happened has completely destroyed um, his home. What it was that, like somebody, that's strongly I'm picking up, somebody's sense of home has been completely obliterated. This card is also being, okay. Okay. This card's being clarified by the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups, somebody has walked away from uh, 8 cups. 8 out of 10 cups. This person built all these cups of love, and they, took a look at their life, realized something was missing, and now they are walking away. Whew. Okay. I don't know if that's what's happening between these two, that, somebody walked away in this relationship. That's quite possible. Or it could be that whoever it is, maybe it could be both. It could be you or the other person feeling that their sense of what home means to them, what it is to them, was completely obliterated. It could be that happened to one person, both parties, or this is, something that is happening, right? To both rather than one or the other. So in this connection, this is the obstacle, overcoming this loss, this sense of loss, this feeling that there is something better on the horizon, like this person is walking towards the sun. It could be that one of the people, either you or the person that you're thinking of, walked away from something horrible in order to reach this connection, right? In order to be in this connection, because they see this as being where what's missing from their life, right? So it could be that you and this person, that connection is what you're feeling is missing from your life, and that you are trying to rebuild this a foundation of love. But let's find out what your strengths are and strengths and weaknesses in this situation, what their strengths and weaknesses in this situation, to see how that can help overcome this obstacle. So what is Sagittarius' strength in this situation? Strength and weakness. Strengths and weaknesses are funny. They're two sides of the same coin, right? So we'll talk about how a strength can be strength can be a weakness. All right, so I'm feeling, okay, the 5 fell out. So this for sure is on your side. This is Cetus, the sea monster. 9 of clubs. Wow. So 9 of clubs is the wounded warrior. So how this is a strength is that typically in the Rider-Waite deck, you see this as a person with 9 wands, and those wands, they have been setting up around them. So they're creating healthy boundaries. And I feel like that's what the strength is in this situation, creating those healthy boundaries to contain the sea monster. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how the sea monster fits in here, but it could be that you feel like the sea monster is, honestly, the sea to me, it's about emotional turmoil, especially in the sea monster. So it could be that you're currently the strength that you have is in creating boundaries that protect you from emotional turmoil, and that's what this card is all about. So wands, nine of clubs, nine of wands is the nine of wands, and the danger in setting boundaries is also, of course, if you create boundaries that leave your person out, right? Leave them on the wrong side of those boundaries, and shut them out. So just be aware that though this is a strength for you to create healthy boundaries, remember the healthy part, right? That if you want to overcome this, you know, this obstacle of having had, your sense of home completely destroyed, and having to walk away from, like the Eight of Cups is like you are almost there. You are almost there, so close to your wish fulfillment. Your wish of what a happy and beautiful home looks like. And yeah, so create healthy boundaries. I think you're on the right track here. Just remember that you don't want those boundaries to exclude the people that that you care about, that you love, or that you're trying to connect with. Okay, Pisces popped out, and it was covering the Eight of Cups, the Sun card, Page of Swords, Tower, and Eight of Cups. So I feel like this is a clarifier. Pisces, the Five of Clubs. Okay, so there's some drama, is what this is saying. Emotional drama. I mean, I feel like it's what we already talked about, right? The Tower card, the Eight of Cups, there's a lot of drama around, and specifically I'm picking up emotional health is being impacted, and so just just this is just a clarifier, and like I said, it happened to come out over the top of all of these cards, so yeah, it's creating drama. What this tower, this obstacle has, it's overshadowing this connection, unfortunately, is what the cards are trying to say. And Pisces is, another zodiac sign. It could be that you have a Pisces that is, could be another person. You do have, let's see, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. No, it's just saying that Pisces, what I was trying to say is that you have a Capricorn and you have Pisces on the board here. And it's possible that those are two signs that you're dealing with, or at least energies of those two signs. Definitely something that you're dealing with. What I'm looking for now in these cards are the strengths and weaknesses of the person that you're connecting with. Sorry this is taking so long. I appreciate all the cards, but it just makes it so sometimes the readings get a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to pull a card my way because I need one card. I don't want any surprises here. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. And okay, the sextant. I have no idea what the sextant means, but it sounds sexy. Just kidding. All right. You have the Two of Swords. This is in their strengths and weaknesses position to help overcome this obstacle. Sorry, not Two of Swords. It's Two of Diamonds, and diamonds are pentacles. So they're juggling. Two of Pentacles is about them juggling, trying to keep all the balls in the air, trying to make a decision, honestly. So this is a strength. They're trying to, So here's a sextant down here. So I'm thinking that this is what, oh my gosh, I could be totally wrong, and I apologize if I am, but I think this is a tool that they use to measure distance between the stars and to help. Um, it's like a captain would use this to chart a course as a sextant, I think. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm right. I could be totally wrong, because if I'm wrong, then this is not part of the reading, but I'm picking up that this person is trying to make or trying to use what they know to make decisions. Um, so the strength in this is that the strength is the juggling. Right now, honestly, the strength is for them to continue to keep the balls in the air and to continue to juggle. And it's not that they're juggling two people. No, it's they're holding off on making a decision, because when they make a decision, the decision is going to be final. They are going to drop one ball and walk, keep one ball. Okay, so that is the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Sextant is about, you know, charting a course, deciding on a direction and moving towards that direction. So this is about planning. But again, this person does not have all the information. We already talked about that. I think that they know that they are, there's a bit of a stubbornness about this, but I think that they know they've caught the tail of an end of a dragon and that they're holding on. But how much longer, depends on their strength of being able to juggle and to keep from making decisions. So the strength is to continue to juggle, continue to take what has been, given, and to continue to hold this relationship up. And the weakness is in, how long are they able to do that? Because, like I said, once they drop a ball, they're not going back. So depending on what their decision is, once they make that decision, it could be a good decision, like they want to continue to invest, so they keep the relationship. That's the ball that they keep, and they let go of any insecurities, fears, and like I said, they move forward in this relationship, investing in this relationship, or they drop that ball and move and go with another ball that moves them forward in a different direction. Whew. Okay, 2 more cards from the Light Seer's Tarot. And these 2 cards are about next steps. So what are the next steps Sagittarius is being guided to take? What are the next steps Sagittarius is being guided to take in this situation? Okay, that is very cool. What are the next steps that Sagittarius's significant other or person that they are connecting to in this reading? What are the steps that person is being guided to take? Okay. Oh boy. Huh. Wow. All right. Okay. So let's talk about you first. You've been pretty quiet on this side. There's a lot of information about what is happening between the two of you, like you and this person. But I feel like, and the obstacle that, of course, is happening. Let's talk about this, the Four of Pentacles. So your next step is to hang on to your money, to put it simply. So this is not about strengths and weaknesses. This is just about the energy that you're being invited to be in to help you move forward. And the Four of Pentacles is a little bit about, minding your money, right? So hanging on to those things that you are growing in your Seven of Pentacles, whatever your harvest is from this uh, that you have been working on, you're being guided to hold on to those resources. Those belong to you. They are yours alone. And somehow, I mean, it makes sense to me, especially if, you know, like your sense of home has been completely obliterated, and either you are walking away from a situation, or someone else is walking away from a situation. Um, Whatever was yours, you are being told to keep. Don't let go of those things. You created them, you made them, they are yours to keep. Also, it's all right. So, this also, because this is a love reading, I'm going to speak about this card being a little bit about you being defensive and protective of your heart. And I mean defending your heart in a way that, because she has her hand, yes, over her purse, but take the purse away and it's also over her heart. So, you protecting yourself, protecting your heart, protecting your resources is absolutely appropriate in this situation, and that is the energy that you're invited to be in. So, not sure how it's going to help you overcome this obstacle, which seems to be impacting this connection that you have with this other person, but it's not directly related to it, apparently. So, in terms of moving past this obstacle, this is what you're being invited to be, this energy to be in. However, that could adversely affect your connection here, because it means that you're a little bit closed off to connections, period. But, that might be something that you are working on growing in the future, and maybe not something that's ready to be harvested, in the sense that that connection is not fully realized yet. Okay. So it might be okay to just continue to be in that space of like self-protection. On their side, they have the World card and they have the Ace of Pentacles. So they are basically closing out a cycle, is what I'm picking up here. Wow, it's like two completely different people here. And I mean, I'm clear about what the connection is. It's just odd to see next steps that just aren't really related to don't feel related to the connection between these two people. Maybe they are. I don't know. Let's see what Spirit says. We'll have one more card to pull. Sorry this is taking so long. The World. So this person is closing out a cycle, like I said, and they are very clearly starting a new beginning with this offer, this pentacle. And this is them wanting to, or it's actually, this is in the energy that they're being invited to be in, is making a stable offer. And in this reading, this is a stable offer of love. Pentacle is here to represent the stability of the offer that they are making or that they are receiving. And it could be that this offer is coming from you, right? Because you are here working on growing these pentacles. But this might be, in their future, is what I'm picking up. So they're starting a new cycle. And this is a cycle that is very much, okay, so the World card is Major Arcana, and it is the end card of the progression of the Major Arcana. I don't know if you know anything about tarot, but so here, this person, you see this energy of floating like above the earth, and it, like the energy of the universe is behind them. They're able to manifest anything at this point. Basically, the world is their oyster. And you know, it's a very happy space to be in. They are very strong, very potent, this energy in terms of manifestation, for example. And so they are in a very good position. So whether this is you know, something that you are going to offer them, or this is something that they are manifesting, the universe has their back no matter what, and they're being invited to accept this offer because it is going to bring them the world. Okay, so let's get one more card. Going to shift this up and over a little bit so that you can get the full picture here. Wow, this has been a fantastic reading so far. We're going to pull a card. We're looking to the environment, the world, as it were, to find out what energy, kind of like between the two of you, because I'm still really curious about that. Like, what energy, what guidance does the world have? And this is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So we're just trying to get one more bit of information here. Truth. Okay. So, truth. So the energy between the two of you is about really what's real. It's about the truth, right? It's about honesty. It's about, like, what I'm picking up here is that it's almost like an oasis, okay? An oasis of clarity. Maybe that's what I'll name this reading, because I have no idea what to say about this right now. Sagittarius, I hope this resonates with you, because I have no idea what's going on. I love this reading. It's freaking amazing. But yeah, I'm just... Anyway, so between the two of you, the energy that is, you know, surrounding you, and that is helping to, you know, create this happiness, this bond of happiness that you're learning from one another. And I mean, it's really beautiful. And I feel like this oasis of truth is exactly that. It's a relief. It's, you know, there are no lies. And, you know, this person very much wants to be, to understand what is happening to you, because that's what it feels like. It feels like this person has caught the tail end of a dragon, and the dragon, I feel like, is, you know, this sea monster that you're trying to protect yourself from, this emotional turmoil. And then also, the dragon could be this other, this obstacle that it seems like you are trying to overcome in order to, like, that it is standing in the way of your connection with this other person. Anyway, they want to know the truth, and they are wanting this clarity in order to move forward in a relationship with you, founded, that's, you know, the foundation of which will be truth, honesty, complete openness, and it brings a sense of relief, because and like, you know, you see in this kind of this green tree in this almost desert-like setting where there's not another green thing around. It's just all dry grass. But there's blue sky, but there's also, you know, clouds. I mean, whoosh, yeah, I mean, that's hard, right? So it might be that you are the one growing this tree of truth, this oasis, right? This oasis, where you can be yourself, and just take a break and breathe, and be able to just be genuine, honest yourself, and unafraid to be yourself, right? I know it sounds weird, but like you feel like you be yourself around this person is what I'm picking up here, and that you can tell them the truth, and that it will be a relief, because this person is here for you. Um, um, yeah, like, I don't know if you could see in this Ace of Pentacles, but this Pentacle is also a new beginning. They're wanting to plant with you, um, or you wanting to plant with them, and it will bring this happiness. It will bring, the world, essentially, to the both of you, and this happiness, that connection that you're already feeling. Yeah, I mean, beautiful. Wow. Okay, I think I'm done. It only took me 50 minutes, but whatever. Sagittarius, thank you for this beautiful reading. Thank you for sharing this with me. It's amazing. I'm still, I don't know what the exact situation is. I feel for you. I feel for this person that you're trying to connect with. It looks like, though, you bring one another amazing, beautiful happiness. That's your connection, and truth will set you free in this connection. So it will be a relief to you, a relief to them, and it will create a new beginning with you, and so that you can grow something that is, like I said, an oasis. And it's being divinely guided. I just picked that up from this card. I don't want to say any more because I've already taken too much of your time. All right, I hope you are able to get through all of this. Thank you so much again. Light and love to you. I'll see you next week when we check into your career finances with the pocketbook reading. Bye.